This training will demonstrate how to set up a group with a sign-up sheet. First of all, we'll go into the group space, and you'll see that in the space there are actually 4 groups already set up, and these particular groups are actually part of a set called training group. So if we were to create a group set, if we roll the mouse over group set, there are 3 options. We're going to create one that the students can self-enroll into. So first of all, we'll give our group set a name. You can type in a description if you wish. And then you'll notice here there are 3 options. You can set the group to unavailable. By default it's set to available. Or you can just say that you want the group to be a sign-up sheet only. And what this does is, if you do choose this option, it sets the group so that once the students have signed up to it, it is unavailable. So they won't be able to use any tools, it's just purely to know who's going to go in what group. But if you did choose this option and then later on decided that actually you wanted some of the tools to be available to the groups, you can make the group available again later on. But for this training exercise, we're going to choose, just leave it at yes and leave some of the tools available to the students. And here you can select what tools you want to be available to your students. By default they're all checked. And in this section here on module personalisation settings, it's default to being checked, and what this does is when the student actually logs in to a group, what they see is they have like a group panel, and within that panel they can change some of the settings for their own group. So they can add a banner, change the background colour, and they can add personal modules like notifications. If this isn't checked, they won't be able to do any of that. And the last option is sign up options. So we'll give our sign up sheet a name. Again, you can put some instructions in, and we'll say that there's going to be 3 students in each group. You can check to show the members listing if you wish. And then in here, for group set options, I'm going to put 4 groups and then submit. So now you can see it's created my 4 groups, all under the group set demonstration, and when the students log in they'll be able to sign up to those groups until they reach their maximum. Now just some points to note here. If you decide you want to add extra students into a group, you can do so. You can exceed the limit that you've set. The students won't be able to self-enroll though. So if I click on this little icon here and then click edit, and this is me just editing the details for demonstration group 1, not for the whole set, I could then choose to add specific members to that group. You can also, if you want to make a global change to the whole set of groups, if you click up here where it says group sets, and it tells you there's demonstration and there's 4 groups to that, and you can edit the set properties, and it takes you into the same area that you were in before. So the last thing with this that I can show you is if you go into a content area, you can actually add your group or group set into a content area. So for example, if I wanted to add one into learning resources, if I click on add interactive tool and then groups, I can now link just to the groups page, which would take you directly into here and would display any groups that the students could sign up to or were already a member of. Or I can link to a group or group set. Or if I want to, I can create a brand new group. So I'm going to link to my demonstration group, and then click next. And then it just gives you some of the usual options of tracking and whether or not you want to make it available, and that's it, ready to go. I'll just show you this from the student point of view. We already added Erica into one of the groups. If I go in here, we'll see now we added it into learning resources, demonstration. So yeah, it's taken her directly into the group that we actually added her into, and you'll see that because we allowed customization, she can actually go in and customize the banner, customize the colour, and customize the home page. And then in here, she can add a wiki, a podcast, a blog, any of the tools, use any of the tools that you've allowed her to use. And the area with the module where she can set notifications, calendar alerts, things like that, is in there.